the quiet town of Hallowville, a house stands alone, steeped in tales of the unexplained and the bizarre. This isn't your typical homestead. No, this dwelling, isolated on the outskirts, has a history that sends shivers down the spine of even the most stoic. Within its weathered walls, whispers of a spectral presence persist. A ghost, some say, born from a past shrouded in mystery. A chill in the air, a creak on the stair, a shadow that wasn't there a moment ago. These are the subtle signs of a presence that defies the living world. A spectral tenant that seems to have claimed this house as its eternal abode. From where does this ghost originate? What anchors it to this world? These are questions that have baffled locals and ghost hunters alike for decades. Tonight, we delve into the chilling depths of this haunted house, where the living and the dead coexist. Every haunted house has a dark past, and this one is no different. Our tale begins over a century ago, in the late 1800s, when the first stones of this house were laid. It was a grand affair, intended to be a symbol of prosperity and affluence for a wealthy merchant family. However, as grand as it was, the house seemed to be cursed from the very beginning. The architect, a man of noted skill and reputation, fell to his untimely demise during the construction. His death marked the first of many tragedies that would plague this dwelling. Upon its completion, the house was inhabited by the merchant, his wife, and their 3 children. But the joy of their new home was short-lived. Within a year, the merchant's wife succumbed to a mysterious illness. Her death was followed by the loss of their youngest child, claimed by a fever that no doctor could cure. Grief-stricken, the merchant himself passed away, leaving behind the 2 remaining children to shoulder their family's misfortune. As the years passed, the house changed hands numerous times, each new owner enticed by its grandeur, yet unaware of its dark history. Stories began to circulate of strange occurrences within its walls. Unexplained noises in the dead of night, objects moving on their own accord, and chilling whispers that echoed through the empty halls. The house developed a reputation, a chilling aura that seemed to warn off potential buyers. Yet the allure of its grandeur continued to draw in the curious and the brave. Many came hoping to debunk the tales of hauntings, only to leave with their skepticism shattered and their courage broken. Every room in this house has seen tragedy. Every corner holds a secret. Every creaking floorboard, every shadowy corner, every whispering wind tells a tale of sorrow and despair. The echoes of the past linger within these walls, a haunting reminder of the lives that were lived and lost here. As the sun sets, the house grows eerier, a chilling reminder of the macabre past it harbors. As darkness falls, the house awakens, revealing its ghostly inhabitants. This is not a place of rest, but a domain of the unseen, the unheard, the unfathomable. The air grows thick with anticipation, as if the very walls are holding their breath. The ghostly presence in the house is palpable, an unseen force that lurks in the shadows, an ethereal echo of lives once lived. The house, in its spectral grandeur, is not merely a structure of wood and stone, but a timeless theatre of the paranormal. The strange occurrences that unfold here are not mere figments of an overactive imagination. They are real as the chill that runs down your spine, as real as the goosebumps that prickle your skin in the dead of the night. The eerie sounds that fill the night are not mere creaks and groans of an old house. No, these are the whispers of the past, the echoes of the unseen. A door slams shut with no one in sight. Footsteps echo in empty halls. A child's laughter rings out in the silent night. These are the sounds that fill the house, the soundtrack to a ghostly ballet that plays out in the darkness. Past occupants and visitors have all had their share of inexplicable experiences. A fleeting shadow seen from the corner of the eye, a cold spot in the warmest room, a feeling of being watched when no one else is around. These experiences, recounted with a shiver and a glance over the shoulder, add to the suspense and terror that shroud the house. This is a house where the living share their space with the departed, where the line between the physical and the spectral is blurred. The ghostly presence is not an anomaly, but a constant, an integral part of the house's identity. The house is never truly silent, forever echoing with the whispers of its spectral residents. The doors may close, the lights may go out, but the ghostly presence remains, a haunting reminder of the house's dark history and its eternal inhabitants. In a house haunted by the past, the inexplicable becomes a nightly occurrence. A place where the ordinary is often replaced by the extraordinary, where the laws of physics seem to be mere suggestions. A chilling realm where the unseen forces of the otherworldly make themselves known. In this eerie abode, objects move of their own accord. Picture a vase perched perfectly on a mantelpiece, suddenly shifting its position. No gust of wind, no tremor, just an unexplainable movement. Or a book, left on a table, found the next day on a completely different shelf. It's as if invisible hands are at play, rearranging things while no one's watching. But it's not just objects that are subject to these ghostly manipulations. The very air within the house seems to have a mind of its own. Sudden, inexplicable drops in temperature can send shivers down your spine, making the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You might be sitting in a warm, cozy room one moment and in the next be enveloped by an icy, bone-chilling draft. It's as though an unseen presence has just walked into the room. And then, there are the apparitions. Flickers of spectral figures, caught in the corner of one's eye. Ghostly forms that appear and disappear in the blink of an eye, leaving one doubting their own senses. Some claim to have seen a woman in white, others talk of a shadowy figure looming in the darkness. Each account more chilling than the last. Each encounter a chilling reminder of the house's haunted history. These phenomena, these eerie occurrences, they challenge our understanding of the world. They shake our belief in what's real and what's not. They instill a sense of fear, a sense of dread, but also a sense of wonder. For in this house, the line between reality and the supernatural blurs, leaving one questioning their sanity. In the dead of night, the house reveals its most terrifying secret. As the clock strikes midnight, the once familiar abode takes on an eerie, unsettling persona, its darkened corners whispering tales of the unseen. This isn't just a house, it's a spectral theatre, a stage set for the ghostly apparitions that dwell within its ancient walls. Our story unfolds in the heart of this haunted abode, where an ordinary room transforms into a chilling battlefield between the living and the dead. The air grows thick, heavy with anticipation. The walls seep cold, as if they themselves are afraid of what's to come. The silence is deafening, broken intermittently by the creaking of the old wooden floor, each groan echoing the house's ghostly history. Then, without warning, it happens. The encounter, the confrontation with the very essence of fear itself. It's not a spectre draped in white or a transparent figure floating in mid-air. No, it's far more terrifying. It's a presence, a cold, malevolent force that permeates everything, its icy fingers reaching out, making the air shiver with its touch. It's a shadow, a darkness that's deeper than the night itself, an abyss that swallows all light, all hope. It's a voice, a whisper carried on the wind, a mournful lament that speaks of untold pain and sorrow. It's an echo from the past, a chilling reminder of the house's dark history. It's a scream, a silent cry for help that reverberates through the house, bouncing off its ancient walls, filling the air with a palpable sense of dread. And then, just as suddenly as it began, it ends. The presence retreats, the shadow fades, the voice falls silent. The house, once a battlefield, returns to its deceptive calm. The ghostly encounter nothing more than a chilling memory. As dawn breaks, the house returns to its deceptive calm, leaving one to wonder what horrors the next night will bring. As the tale of this haunted house draws to a close, the ghost remains unsatisfied, forever bound to its dark past. Its spectral presence, a chilling reminder of the home's tainted history, continues to lurk within the shadows, forever trapped in its own spectral purgatory. Despite our journey through this haunting narrative, mysteries remain, leaving an unsettling chill down our spines. Who was this spectre in life? What is the nature of its unending torment? These questions remain unanswered, adding to the eerie allure of this haunted dwelling. As we step away from this chilling tale, we leave with a heightened sense of the unseen, an awareness that beyond our perception there may lurk entities beyond our comprehension or control, entities bound by sorrow, anger, or regret, forever echoing their pain through the halls of time. In Hallowville, the house stands alone, a chilling testament to the unseen horrors that lurk in the shadows.